Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning the week of April 3rd through the 9th in my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner, and I am using a Franken kit this week. So I'm using the full boxes from the Scribble Prints Co. Salty Air kit, and I am using also from Scribble Prints Co. some functional items from her, I forgot what month it was, but it was that mermaid mystery. I just had a bunch of functional items left over from the kit, and I thought that those pastels, like the blues and the pinks and the greens, worked really well with the pastels in the full boxes. And then this washi I just had lying around, and I thought again the pastels, the pinks and those like teals really worked together, so I decided to pull those in. And yeah, again, I can't speak enough of how much I love Franken planning, and especially when like the all four colors of one kit match with the full boxes of another. It's a great way to finish up items, and mainly because I only keep like solid colored functional items, I don't really keep the patterns. It's more likely to match with something else. So yeah, and then I also was able to pull in some marble. I used the rose foil from Scribble Prints Co. and I have a bunch of her old like wiggle bundles, I think it's what she called, like her old format foil bundles. The ones with the marble backgrounds, I have a ton of them. So I'm happy that I was able to use the rose in this one. I wasn't able to use as much as I normally would. I kind of just used the glitter headers and the bottom washi and some icons, obviously. But I didn't use the date headers, obviously, because I had some that matched the bottom washi, so I used that instead. And then again, I pulled in some rose, and I think that's pretty much it. This week was the week of Easter, so I did use some Easter specific stickers, but not that many, because I kind of wanted to do an alternative Easter week this week instead of having it in your face, because I'm trying to use up some of my kits, and this was one of them. So here is what the week turned out like. I just love the way it turned out, as I probably mentioned already in the voiceover at the beginning. I just love making Franken kits because you would never be able to tell that this wasn't a complete kit just by looking at it. I mean, maybe a little bit because, you know, the colors aren't exactly matching, but I think because I pulled the functional items from one kit, like that was already a coordinated color scheme, I think that's what made it work really well. And the fact that it's pastel, and I was able to pull in a lot of pastel items. So yeah, really happy with the way it turned out. Going on to the day by day, this week was the week of Easter. So other than Easter, nothing really special this week. At least nothing specifically pops out at me right away. Monday morning was normal. This evening we did go to one of the local restaurants. Colton's coworker graduated from grad school, so his work kind of threw him a congratulatory party type thing at a restaurant. So we all had dinner together to celebrate him, so that was a lot of fun. Tuesday was relatively normal. Same with Wednesday, even though we played some games. Again, another thing, like I mentioned last week, I want to mark down what books I read. I also kind of want to mark down what games we play, but again, that's a little bit more work on my end, and I don't know if I want to do that. Watch The Mandalorian, which typically I use like this thinner sticker to mark TV shows, but this time I used one of the bigger ones, which is interesting. I don't know why that just popped out at me, but it did. Again, on Thursday, Fish Lab coffee break, and I also really like the way that these Coffee Monster stickers, these mug stickers, worked with the spread, especially because it was Easter. I was able to use the bunnies, and because it was pastel, everything just worked out really well for this spread. So happy I was able to use those. We played some more games. I did some crafting, and then this was one of the town halls for EC. I'm not sure. So considering it's in April, I think it was their 2023-2024 planner launch. Info town hall, so I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was. We had our first meeting with our priest, so we're having like a civil ceremony for our actual wedding, but our parents are pretty religious, and I mean, kind of so are we, not really, but we wanted to get blessed in the church since our wedding won't be a religious wedding. So we had some like premarital meetings with the priest, or technically his title is Monsignor, but basically a priest. So this was the first meeting that we had with him, so I marked that. Oh, we played Lego Star Wars. That was one of the games, because we did play like a lot of the Lego Batmans, the Lego Harry Potters. I really like the Lego video games. So I tried Star Wars because Colton loves Star Wars, and he actually really likes that video game, but I don't know, it's too complicated for me. I couldn't get into it. So we didn't play Lego Star Wars that often, but this day we did. I forgot to mark down what this was. I have the scripts like waiting to be printed. Like once I like to fill the sheet with as much scripts as I can to not waste any sticker paper. So this is like waiting to be printed. But basically we did like a Harry Potter themed escape room. It was all virtual, it was all online. And it was fun. It was a lot more in depth / longer than we thought it would be, but it was still a lot of fun. So we did that. I'm trying to get through One Calls the Heart. I'm like 2 or 3 seasons behind, so I'm trying to catch up on that. And then this was Easter. So for Easter, we did 2 things kind of. So we went to the ranch, which I wouldn't say typically, but like once every few months we go up to the ranch on Sundays. Colton goes more often than I do, but his family owns a ranch and we go up every so often. So because it was Easter, pretty much the whole family went up. So we did that to celebrate. I talked to my parents like I usually do. And then that evening for dinner, we went over to the neighbor's house because she was hosting kind of like an Easter dinner with her family, and she invited us over. So we went to that as well. And then again, ended the evening by reading. And this week I actually only marked reading once that week. So I was pretty busy week. So this was the only place that it fit to mark. Oh, with the exception of this one. Okay, fine, 2 days. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for the week. I just can't get over how much I love this spread. The only thing I wish I included some like the rose underlays. I'm completely blanked on the name. The bougie boxes. There we go. Like just the normal like confetti, just to like zhuzh the spread up a little bit. But I still like the way the white is. I think it kind of really makes the colors pop a little bit. And because sometimes when you have super busy underlays, like the spread can get lost. But definitely not with this. And I'm also kind of glad that I used one of these marble background old foil bundles, because I don't really use them that often. So I'm glad I was able to do that as well. So here's all the stickers I have left over from the kit. I guess technically from 2 uses of the kit, because this is the second time I'm using the functional stickers. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.